Picture this: you're sitting in a doctor's office in an English-speaking country. You're not feeling well. The doctor walks in and asks, "What brings you in today?" And suddenly, your mind goes completely blank. You know something's wrong, but you can't find the words to explain it.
It's one of the scariest situations, right?
Absolutely. But here's the good news today: we're going to walk through this step by step. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to say at every stage of a doctor's visit, from checking in at reception to leaving with your prescription.
Let's do this.
Hey everyone, welcome back to TalkFluent. I'm James.
And I'm Clara.
And look, I get it, talking to a doctor in a foreign language is stressful. It's not just about vocabulary. It's about being understood when your health is on the line. So today, we're breaking this down into 5 clear steps. We'll teach you the exact phrases you need, how to describe your symptoms, and what to do when you don't know the right medical term.
No complicated jargon, just practical, real English.
Exactly. So whether you're preparing for a doctor's visit or you just want to be ready in case of an emergency, this video is for you. Let's jump into step 1. Step 1. Checking in at reception, 1:10 to 3:30. Alright, step 1. Checking in. When you arrive at the doctor's office or clinic, the first person you'll talk to is the receptionist. And the good news is, this part is usually pretty simple. Let me walk you through the most common questions they'll ask and exactly how to respond. Question 1. Do you have an appointment? If you have an appointment, just say, "Yes, I have an appointment at 3 p.m. If you don't, say, "No, I don't." Is it possible to see a doctor today? Simple, right? Question 2. What's your name? Or can I see your ID and insurance card? Hand over your documents and say, "Here you go." If you're not sure if you have the right card, you can say, "I'm not sure if this is the right one. Is this okay?" Question 3. What's the reason for your visit? Here, you don't need to explain everything in detail. Just give a brief answer. For example, "I'm not feeling well. I have a fever. I've been having stomach pain. I have a bad cough."
That's it. Short and clear.
Exactly. Once you've checked in, you'll wait until the doctor calls your name. Now let's move to step 2, the actual appointment. Step 2. Describing your main symptom. Step 2. You're in the exam room. The doctor walks in and usually starts with one of these questions. What brings you in today? What seems to be the problem? How can I help you? This is where you describe your main symptom. And here's the key: you don't need to sound like a medical expert. You just need to be clear about how you feel. Let's start with the most common symptoms. Headache. I have a headache. If you want to add more detail, I've been having a really bad headache for the past 2 days. I get headaches almost every day. Fever. I have a fever. I feel really hot and sweaty. I think I have a fever. I've been feeling chills. Sore throat. I have a sore throat. It hurts when I swallow. My throat has been hurting for 3 days. Cough. I have a bad cough. It's been keeping me up at night. I've been coughing for about a week. Runny nose. I have a runny nose and I keep sneezing. Stomachache. I have a stomachache. It started this morning. My stomach has been hurting since yesterday. Back pain. I've been having lower back pain for about a week. My back hurts when I sit for too long.
That's so much clearer.
Right. We use have or have been having to describe symptoms. And we include when it started and how it feels. That's exactly what the doctor needs to know. Now, here's something really important. You need to describe how the pain feels. Because the doctor will often ask, "Can you describe the pain?" So here are some key words. Sharp pain feels like a knife or needle. Dull pain, constant but not intense. Throbbing pain comes in waves, like a heartbeat. Burning pain feels hot, like fire. Aching pain is sore, like after exercise. Example. Instead of just saying, "My chest hurts," say, "I have a sharp pain in my chest when I breathe deeply."
That's so much clearer.
Exactly. And it helps the doctor understand what's going on. Alright, let's move to step 3. Step 3, when you don't know the medical term. Step 3, what if you feel something, but you don't know the English word for it? This happens all the time, and honestly, it's totally okay. The key is to describe it instead of stressing about the exact medical term. Let me give you some examples. If something hurts but you don't know what to call it, point to the area and say, "It hurts here. This area feels sore. I have a pain right here." If something's swollen, this part looks bigger than normal. It feels swollen. If you have a rash or something on your skin, I have red spots here. My skin is itchy and irritated. If something feels numb or tingly, it feels like pins and needles in my hand. My leg feels numb. That tingling sensation when your hand or foot falls asleep? That's called pins and needles.
You can also use comparisons.
Great point. For example, it feels like something's pressing on my chest. It feels like a knife in my side. It feels heavy, like there's weight on it. And if you're really stuck, just say, "I'm not sure how to describe it, but it doesn't feel normal. Something just feels off." The doctor will ask follow-up questions, and together you'll figure it out. Don't worry about being perfect, just be honest about how you feel. Alright, moving on to step 4. Step 4, answering the doctor's questions. Step 4. Once you've described your main symptom, the doctor's going to ask you a series of questions. This is how they figure out what's wrong. So let's go through the most common questions and exactly how to answer them. Question 1. How long have you been feeling this way? This is asking about duration. You can say, since yesterday. For about 3 days. It started last week. Notice the difference. Since is for a specific point in time. For is for a period of time. Question 2. Have you had this before? If yes. Yes, I had this last year. Yes, this happens sometimes. If no. No, this is the first time. Question 3. Are you taking any medication? Be honest here. If yes. Yes, I'm taking. Name of medicine. Yes, I take something for my allergies. If no. No, I'm not taking anything right now. If you're not sure. I'm taking something, but I don't remember the name.
That's fine. They can check your records.
Exactly. Next question. Question 4. Do you have any allergies? This is super important. Yes, I'm allergic to penicillin. Yes, I'm allergic to peanuts. No, I don't have any allergies. If you're not sure. I'm not sure. I don't think so. Question 5. On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad is the pain? This is called a pain scale. 1 means almost no pain. 10 means the worst pain you've ever felt. So you might say, it's about a 5. Right now it's a 7, but earlier it was a 9. Question 6. Does anything make it better or worse? This is asking about triggers or relief. It gets worse when I move. It feels better after I eat. It hurts more at night. Heat makes it feel better.
These details really help the doctor.
Absolutely. The more specific you are, the easier it is for them to help you. All right, let's move to Step 5. Understanding the diagnosis. Step 5. Understanding the diagnosis and instructions. Step 5. After the exam, the doctor's going to tell you what they think is wrong and what you should do next. And here's the important part: if you don't understand something, ask for clarification.
Never be afraid to ask.
Right. You can say, I'm sorry, could you explain that again? What does that mean? Could you say that more slowly? It's better to ask than to leave confused. Now, the doctor might say something like, you have a bacterial infection. I'm going to prescribe antibiotics. If you want to understand more, ask, how do I take the antibiotics? How many times a day? How long will it take to feel better? Are there any side effects? Common instructions you'll hear. Take this twice a day with food. Rest and drink plenty of fluids. Avoid heavy exercise for a week. Come back if symptoms don't improve. That last one means Return if you're not feeling better. You can also ask, when should I come back? Do I need any tests? Is this serious? What should I avoid while taking this medication?
Don't worry about asking too many questions. Your health is the priority.
Exactly. And good doctors want you to understand everything. Now, at the end of the appointment, the doctor will usually give you a prescription. They might say, take this to the pharmacy. Pick up your medication downstairs. At the pharmacy, they'll ask, do you have any questions about this medication? You can ask, how often do I take this? Can I take it with other medications? Should I take it with food? And that's it. You've successfully navigated a doctor's appointment in English.
One more tip.
Go ahead.
If you're nervous, write down your symptoms before you go. You can even show the doctor and say, I wrote down my symptoms. Can I show you?
That's brilliant. Doctors actually appreciate that because it helps them understand you better. All right, let's recap everything. So, to summarize, going to the doctor in English is all about being clear and confident. Step 1. Check in at reception with simple phrases. Step 2. Describe your main symptom, what hurts, when it started, and how it feels. Step 3. If you don't know the exact word, describe it or point. Step 4. Answer the doctor's questions honestly: duration, medication, allergies, pain level. Step 5. Understand the diagnosis and instructions. Ask questions if you're confused.
And remember, your health is the priority. Take your time and make sure you understand.
The more you practice these phrases, the more confident you'll feel. And trust me, doctors are there to help you, not to judge your English. You've got this. All right, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching.
We want to hear from you. Have you ever been to a doctor's appointment in English? What was the hardest part?
Let us know in the comments. And if this video helped you feel more prepared, don't forget to hit that like button and share it with someone who might need it.
Subscribe to TalkFluent for more practical English lessons.
Thanks again for being here. Take care of yourself, and we'll see you in the next one.